Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. I'm coming to you. I'm gonna color a little bit in this Goblins in the Hollow book. I just started coloring here, and then I said, let me turn the camera on for a little bit, but let me show you this book. It is so cute. I paid full price for it at the Amazon. No, actually, did I get it? No, I got it from the from the Books a Million, $20. But I went on to Amazon, it was the same price, so I said I might as well go ahead and get it. I got it a while ago. Yeah, way before Halloween. It's like Goblins in the Hollow, an artist coloring book. And it is just too cute. I love the dark lines. They're dark, but they're not too thick. And she leaves a lot of space in between. Um, let's see. See that somebody's here. Blue Sky. Blue Sky said, "Don't make me buy another book." Well, I showed this book before, so if you didn't get inspired before, you're not going to get inspired now. I don't know. It's cute, but I really feel guilty now that when I go to get. Oh, I heard that you went to Ollie's. I think you told me about one book that you went to get. But I feel bad sometimes now when I go to Books a Million and I go to Ollie's and I paid $4 or $5 and $6 for these books. So when I pay $20, I'm just like raising the eyebrow. If I pay full price and I look at it while I'm in the store to see if it's the same price at Amazon, I I will if I like it and I like this book, but I'm not gonna make you. But I actually bought her the mermaid book from Ollie's. That's the one she has. One that's called the Mermaids and something. And it wasn't the last mermaid one. It was one before that. And those mermaids were so thin. They were like toothpicks. I gave that book away to somebody and I said, you can probably just use this as, scrap or just, play in it. And they really liked it. They were like, yeah, because they like coloring little small stuff. So I said, you enjoy it. Oh, a lot of deals at all. Oh, yeah, the line was long. But did you notice, because you had been there before, right? Did you notice it looked like they got their Christmas stuff in? Their lines are horrible. They'll have like 8 registers, and the mermaid book. Okay, don't you think those lines are too skinny? I think they're too skinny. So yeah, I bought it from there, and I gave it away because it just didn't. It was just too tiny. I might have bought 2 of them. I don't even know because I think I gave one away, and then somebody else asked me for one. So I was like, "Yeah, you can have this one," and they liked it. So, but anyway, I can't. It was too small, but it was cute. It really was. So yeah, I love Ollie's. I do. But yeah, I feel kind of bad when I paid $20 for one of their books when if they had there would be I would get 4 of them. But it's all good. So yeah, just adorable. Now I did use my pen. This is the mermaid lady that's in the other book. Ginger Beach Studio. You're lurking while you're knitting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot that you do multitask. I know I bought that little scrunchy thing that I'm going to be crocheting. It's what $2 or something like that. And you said that you did crochet too. So yeah, I was not surprised. Yeah, most people that do one form of art do others, and I consider knitting and art and crocheting that being art also. So yeah, yep, they had 2 registers open, so you were lucky because normally, let me put these comments on the chat. Normally, they only have one register open. The one that I go to, it's only one, and it's just freaking annoying, you know. But I like this book. Now, this one I did do in the pan pastels, the new pan pastels that I got. I did smear that, but I can fix that with pencil. And I, instead of spraying it, I set it with this satin glazing liquid because sometimes it's too cold. I can't be going outside spraying that stuff. And I can't breathe that stuff in. The fumes and stuff, even though it's outside. It's really good though, but that has been working. And a lot of people have been using the satin glazing liquid. I got that tip from Colored by Meyer or Colored with Meyer. Hmm. Yeah, they don't nobody have two registers open now. And then they have the rewards plan. Well, it's only like 10% every couple of months or something like that. And I'm like, I just don't. Mm-mm. I got a lot of the puzzles from there, get a lot of my art supplies from there. So, and they have frames and stuff. All this is everything. Yeah. So, but yeah, I got this book probably about a month ago. And it's just so cute. Like, look at these people. These people are just adorable. And they're put in the most compromising position. Like, she's sitting here with a bird's nest with seven chicks up there, or whatever they are, the seven birds up there on top of her, and they're all looking down at her, and she is just like giving the attitude. Okay. This one was in her other book because I did color that. So she gives you the space, she gives you the quirkiness. So it's just, yeah, it's a cute book. Yeah, look at these mushrooms. They just got attitude. So yeah. And then check out this last page. Do not feed birds, fairies, goblins, mermaids, or gnomes. Too cute. So I actually have started. I just want to do a couple of these bricks, and I'm using the 24 set of the graphitin, which are the Derwent graphitin, which are um, they're watercolor pencils, but not really in like a pencil kind of thing because these are permanent. They are permanent, and so I do like the Derwent ink tints. So these are like the ink tints, but they're graphite, and it only comes in 24. You can also get these in a pan form, and I'm going to activate these. I'm just going to color a couple of these because I wanted to see what it would look like. This little bridge colored in all of the different graphitin colors. So I'm just kind of like going around the part that's already blacked out and then putting a lighter color in the middle. I think I'm going to do a couple more and then I'm going to activate all of these. I actually like to get all of my colors down and then activate them at the end. But I'm gonna tell you what it does is sometimes I forget what did I activate a particular color or not because Derwent ink tints and graphitins are so powerful. Sometimes you're looking at it and you don't have to activate them. You really don't. So sometimes I forget if I did or not. So I try not to get too far ahead so that I can always come through and um, activate them. And once they're wet and they dry, that's it. They will not be moved. They will not be moved. So I did do a little haul. I didn't do too much. I know Black Friday is the day after tomorrow. I've been doing a lot, even though I haven't been on here on the camera. I started a couple of videos. I may spice them together. And, I've definitely been collaging. I have not let the what do you call that stuff? The roller. What is that stuff? The jelly roll printing. I have not let that get to me. I think that was really one of the last videos, besides maybe showing some books that I had done. And I felt bad when I looked at my title. I said, why am I so confused or something like that? I was like, oh, I hope these people don't feel sorry for me. Because I'm telling you what it does, it just makes me look at other stuff and then see what I can do and then what I could have improved. And, I sometimes look at stuff and I'm like, oh, I can do that. And sometimes I need to really realize sometimes you just need to, play with it and get used to it and see how it works. And because I don't have a large collection of stuff, like I see everybody on here with, I mean, I'll get mine whenever I, get them. But I like to recycle So I'm looking at it more so I need to find my recycled items so I can get some shapes and make some stencils and stuff like that. I'm not always thinking about spending money, you know? Like I see Ginger Peach, Ginger Peach. Now they named you Ginger Peach. I see Ginger Peach, Ginger Peach Studio. Uh, Ginger Beach Studio. She'll pull out her stencils and she'll have like a paper towel roll, toilet paper thing, or some kind of lid or something like that. And so what I've been doing is I've been collecting a couple of things, stuff that breaks, and I'm like, oh, this shape is odd. So I've been doing that, and I'll come on and just do a video of me, seeing what they look like, playing around with them. And then I bought some other items because maybe the brayer isn't for me because I do know I did look at a lot of other videos, and there's a certain way to put it down and to peel it up. You got to let it dry. Um, you What was I getting ready to say? And then the types of acrylic that you use, the rollers. I've seen people use their brushes. I've seen people not even use jelly rolls. I've seen them use what's that plastic wrap, and it's like, well, I can do all these other things too and try a lot of different things. But the most important thing with the tool is getting that texture. She says, I go by Taz if that helps. Oh, okay. Oh, it's another boycott on Black Friday. Oh, well, glad I'm done buying. I'm not buying anything. I just boycotted whatever the last one was, whatever it was something else. Oh, well, I heard that we're not, well, no, y'all know this isn't a real political show or anything like that, but I did hear one of the home improvement stores, they donated 50K. Was it 50K? I know it wasn't 50 million. They donated a whole lot of money to a particular group of people, which, But anyway, and then another store, which is the opposite of Walmart, they did that too. So, but anyway, those kind of things do work out when you black out certain situations. If you don't agree with what was going on, if you black them out, they will. It is effective. I don't suggest blacking out everything. Some things, some things you need, but but if you really want to make a point or a stand, sometimes those things do work. Now, that's all I'm going to say about that. So, yeah. But yeah, so I haven't really been having a lot of recyclable things. So that's one thing that I have been not being able to do because a lot of the things that I recycle, I always buy the same thing over and over again. So I already have enough of the things that I would want to get. And so, okay. Oh, she should go by Taz if that helps. That's her name. I'm sitting here trying to figure out who the hell is Taz. Y'all, Ginger Beach Studio. That's Taz. That's her name. And she doesn't mind. She's not like me. I don't want y'all to call me by my name. Don't say my name. Say my name. Don't say my name. I was there because I won't answer. And then there's too many of them. Y'all know my name is Pamela. Well, if you don't know, you now you know. And I'll go in the chats. There'll be three Pams, but I'm one of those Pamelas. I don't like to be called Pam. I hate to be called Pam. Now, in your family, people are going to call you what they're going to call you. But even in my family, nickname is not Pam. So I do hate that, and I hate when you meet somebody and you say, "Hey, what's your name?" You say, "This, my name is Susan," and then they just say, "Okay, Sue," and I'm like, "Excuse me, I didn't tell you you can call me Sue," you know. So I don't know. That's just me having some control over my name. Yes, yes. If y'all miss me, y'all didn't even miss me. I still been in the chats and been going around sharing and watching everybody's videos as many as I can. I try to get through a whole bunch of different people um, because I am trying to grow and get to a certain number. so I could be monetized. So then I can justify spending a good solid $100 every 2 months because I'll be getting a check. That's what I used to do on my other channel, you know. So I used to get like $100 a month at least. But when you don't put the content out and you don't talk about all the foolishness that people are doing, you tend not to get a lot of viewership, and they only want to hear you when you're doing one thing or if you're all up in everybody's business. So, but I do find when I used to get on here, when I would haul certain things and show them and definitely label my video right, it's a way to label it and tag it and all that. That I was able to keep up at least 100, 150, $200 every 2 months. So that's what I want to get back to over here. Now I know I can go over there, even though I'm not doing all that foolishness. I can still. I just don't even want to share coloring. I don't, cause I don't want to. They stress me out. Then they want to talk about something else, and next thing you know, I'll be beefing and fighting and cussing and fussing instead of being over here having fun. There was a little bit of that over here. I'm so glad it's gone because I miss the times we just coming over here and we would all get on each other's platforms and stuff and share. I do miss that, but everybody isn't meant to like everybody. You know, and you can still have appreciation for art and not really care for the person who's presenting it. You know, some people I do watch sometimes. I just turn the volume down or off, but I still give them a click and a view. Because I like what they do. I like their coloring style, or they do a lot of things that I wouldn't mind doing, or they do good hauls. There was one lady that was on here. She had the same name that I had, and she would do great hauls. But baby, I could not watch her color. I sure couldn't. Mm-mm. She just colored basic, and that was good. But we got from her what we wanted. We wanted her to bring all the new products out. And baby, she sure did. I don't know what kind of connection. But then once you get into it, they start sending you products and stuff. Like they're sending everybody now stuff. Those color cubes, those are acrylics, all that stuff. And it's different when you get something for free and when you purchase it, when you study it and you plan on it and use it. There's a difference. Like now, I guess the Sarah Renee is peddling. I don't mean peddling bad, but I mean she's bringing out some kind of Dex cards or something. She remade her other those cards and made new cards, and that's $160. And she got these little flip cards and stuff that you don't even need those cards to make that. I watched Bubbles make a whole set of her swatch card things. So now I don't even know how much those things are, but no, I'm not getting that. But I watch people use them, and then if I like what they come up with, then I'll find the colors and I'll use them. I'll say I got the colors from such and such because they went and bought the $200 set. I think that's all I'm gonna put. I feel like I'm blue though, and I just found some colors and I just colored it. I'll give credit for that, but that's about it. I did say if she comes up with the interactive set, I might look at it. And I do know that she had a video out the other day that was about the interactive cards, which I that's kind of interesting. I don't know the cost of that, but I'm not getting any of that. I will just wait for everybody who got the free sets. I need y'all to go ahead and make some videos. So the people that's not getting those cards and things. So we'll have something to and definitely give y'all the credit, but we'll have something to feel excited about. But I did like the little cards I had. Do I have them here? No, I got them in my closet. So, but yeah, I just cannot justify spending all of that. And then those, I'm gonna tell you this is how I work. Those would put me off because y'all know I have a problem coloring. I don't like coloring on camera, so that's why I have to talk. So it feels like I'm not really coloring. If I get quiet, I mean, it's like I'll be zoning out. But it's not anything that happened or anything like that. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I just feel like I just be talking too much, and then I'm so guarded with what I'm saying. I'm trying to put these in somewhat their order 1 through 24, and I don't want to tell too much. Now I know some people get on here and they tell everything. That's them. That's their business. But I just am one that don't, and I'm very particular in what I share. Speaking of that, I'm talking about why do you have that band-aid on? Well, today was the day that I had to go to the arthritis doctor. And so now, this is the thing. This is the same shoulder that I'm getting ready to have operated on next month. And I told her I didn't want to do too much. I have been using the ice and then the cream and then wearing the brace. Now I'm gonna tell you that brace, I don't like the brace. I'm gonna have to find another brace because the brace to me pulls my finger out and my finger feels better when it's not pulled out. I don't mind the brace when I'm sleeping because it makes sure that because I sleep kind of crazy, so it doesn't. So sometimes I'll have my arms or my hands stuck up under me somewhere, and and for 6 hours of that, that might not be the right position. So it does help me in the mornings because it keeps my hand at one angle, so it feels good at night. If I'm doing something repetitious, yeah, but I just don't like it. So she said I can find some more. But anyway, so because I am going through a lot on this right side, she says, well, they have been doing great now. Get this, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm going to go talk to some people and I'm going to look at it. In other countries, they have been using radiation to cure or help with arthritis. Now, I can immediately go and have the surgery. I don't want to have any surgery right now unless it's my shoulder. And later on, I might. And I used to get the steroid shots. Like when I first got my first shot, it was several years ago. And that one shot lasted me 8 years. Then I got another one after that wore off, and it lasted me like a year and a half. And then the next one, probably a year. Well, now they don't even last like 6 months. So I said, can I just get a shot and then I will think about the radiation after I see? Because she doesn't need, she says, if you do the radiation and then later on decide if you want to have the surgery, we don't have any history on that. We don't know what the repercussion would be. We don't know. Oh, I said, so you're basically asking me, do I want to be a guinea pig? Now, I do go to a teaching hospital, and that's one thing when you do to go to a teaching hospital, you tend to get a lot of the new things that just came out and all that, but they don't really have the history behind if you do this, what's going to happen if you want to do that. So there's no historical uh, reference point, and I don't understand that. So I'll just take the shot today, go ahead and deal with my surgery for my shoulder, and then revisit the radiation after I do some research on it. So she agreed. So I'm missing my black pencil number 24. Whatever color number oh no, 24 is my white. Now y'all know I put all my white pencils together. So yeah, that's my I think it's called China white or Chinese white. Okay, so we'll put those back. I have to do inventory, y'all, before I move on. I sure do. So let's do I have to get up and get a nicer brush? Can I just use a ratchet brush? And a napkin left over from my salad that I had at Panera. So I'm just gonna excuse me. No, I need to get up and get another brush. No, it's a brick. If I want to, I can put some more on it. I don't know if you can tell. I might be too far down. I mean, too far up. Let me just put this here. So, so yeah. So anyway, so that's why I have this here. And man, it's like a straight needle in your wrist. That's basically what it is, a needle. Oh. And I mean, they numb you with Novocaine. I need a smaller brush. Oh, here's a brush. What? Oh, I see one. Y'all, I am having a storage unit because I bought this shed, right? And I knew I was going to use it, but I'm not going to be having time to get everything together. So I'm going to downsize my storage shed, which has everything, and it even has my brand new bed, dresser, and all that. So I have the movers coming to bring that stuff and probably put some of it, the boxes, into my she shed, and then I have another shed outside, and then the garage. So they will put my bed in here, which I have not slept. I bought it brand new, and then I had to take care of something in my family, and I had to put it in storage. So anyway, in the meantime, I ended up buying another bed. Um, so I'll keep that one as my for guest bed. But anyway, so tomorrow I will be sleeping in the bed that I originally bought for myself. Now, mind you, I'm probably going to hate it now because when I bought it, I bought it for the comfort level that I was needing at that time, which was years ago. I don't even remember where I got it and all that. But it's not even the mattress. I mean, because if I don't like it, I'll just get another one. But it's the furniture itself. It's a sleigh bed. Okay, so this is too much water. It's a sleigh bed, and it is. I got the dresser and the nightstand and a mirror. I did not buy the chest of drawers. Oh, I mixed some weird colors together. I didn't buy the chest of drawers because I was going to wait. But now I just want to be minimalistic. I don't even know if I'm going to like the bed set now. But it is. It's paid for. But the thing is, it's been in storage. Um, so anyway, I got some other stuff too. I do think I might have some art stuff in there. Um, I know I have some stoneware dishes that I bought at a art store from potterish. Oh, potter. He threw the dishes, and I got those when I was in Minnesota. Then what else? I just have so much stuff and then pictures and just books that I'm going to be reunited with. So anyway, so I'll have a couple of weeks. Well, they're going to put it in this, in the storage thing. I tell you how much I've been paying for it. $160 a month, and my stuff has been in storage for. Oh, I'm so ashamed. It's been over 5 years. Now that stuff is not worth that much. It's just going to be worth that much to me in memory. But and I'm sure there's TVs and stuff like that, which they are all outdated. So anything electronic is definitely going somewhere. So anyway, so I'll have 2 weeks before I have my surgery. So that's gonna be that's gonna be so that's why I needed the steroid shot. I don't want to be messing around with my shoulder. I mean, with my wrist, knowing that I'm going to be doing all this other stuff that I probably shouldn't be doing. I do have somebody that I'm going to pay to help, coordinate. But I feel like I want to get one of those dumpsters and just spend a day and just fill it up and let them take it away. Not even look at it. Well, no, I'm not going to do that because I do know there's two fur coats in there and some jewelry. Okay. So, yeah. And I don't know. It's a lot of stuff in there. I used to shop a lot. So, I don't even know what's in it now at this point. I did look at it not too long ago because it was in a inside unit and I moved it to an outside unit so that a truck could just drive right up to it. And I did get rid of some stuff then, but not a whole lot. So I did see what's in there and I added to it. So I'm just gonna have a big old attitude because I'm gonna have to be downsizing anyway. It must be done. So the cost of not having to pay that much money and buying this she shed, the she shed will pay for itself. And there might be some furniture in there that I can use in the she shed room. But I gotta get rid of stuff before I even see I'm already need another unit. Yeah. So anyway, okay, Ginger said, oh yeah, thank you, Blue Skies, praying all goes well. Don't be ashamed, love. I'm still working on my start over after getting out of some nasty crap. And yeah, it's taken much longer than I had hoped. Yeah, but I'm grateful for the life I'm building. Oh, yes, I know. And I hear little bits and pieces of you speaking, Ginger. And so I totally understand, even though I don't know, but I do know. If you know what I know, if you know. And Blue Sky says, I'm always downsizing. Yes, so I get what you're laying down. Okay, that's the new saying. I get what you're laying down, and I'm gonna pick it up. Okay, so but the older you get, and if you really are conscious of what you use in life, you realize you don't really need a lot of stuff. You really don't, and it is. It's just stuff. It's like, do you really need a lot of stuff? No. Ooh, why didn't y'all tell me? Hold on. Oh, good. See, that's one good thing using coloring in something that's not cheap Amazon paper. This is has not sunk through. If it was cheap Amazon paper, it would sink through. But you do have to put some paper in between. Okay. You grab some out of the printer. So, and now everything is a lot of things you don't need hard copies of. A lot of stuff you can, use the printers. I mean, not the printers, with the computers. So it's going to be something. It's going to be interesting. But anyway, so that is me doing the bricks, and this is how I'm going to do all of the bricks all around. So I've got 24 colors with that. I'll probably pull out some of my Albert Durer, Faber-Castell Albert Durer too, but I don't know. I think these colors are strong enough on their own. So this will be a project for me to do off camera. Yeah, don't leave all that stuff for the people left behind. And that's the part. Hi, Vibrant doing. That's the part. Because I've had to, some of the stuff I've ended up collecting because of people doing just what you mentioned, Vibrant. And, and then when you're all in emotion and you don't want to get rid of stuff, and then you lose friends and family member over stuff. And it's like, well, they didn't leave it to you, and wheels and fighting, girl. And how do you end up getting the money from this and that? I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna tell you this. This happened years ago. This is nothing recent, but one of my family members at the last minute, and I wasn't even around them. They had just been taken care of by somebody else in their family, which was actually uh, more closer blood wise than I. Do you know? Oh, let me show y'all what I got. Do you know that they changed their will? Mm-hmm. And guess whose name was all up in it? Mm-hmm. But they had copies with their name in it. Mm-hmm. But when the shit hit the fan, guess whose name was on the paperwork? Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm not gonna say names or nothing like that, but that did happen, and baby, it was something else. So, but I did what I know what that person would have wanted me to do, because I definitely knew, even though they weren't a very religious person, but they were brought up in the church and everything, I knew that they would have wanted a traditional funeral, you know. And I don't, so I knew that, but they wouldn't be a person who would say, "Can you give me, I want to," because you don't really talk about stuff like that. And definitely, they didn't know they were going anytime soon. So, but I knew that they would want a traditional. They were kind of streetwise, and so. But anyway, so that's what I did with the majority of it. A lot of it. Funerals are expensive, and so and then the rest I divvied it up, and it might not have gotten to the people who thought they should have got something, but it is what it is, and that's been over 15 years. So if anybody's still mad, let them be mad. Yeah, don't leave all that stuff, right. So and then even that they didn't even take care of the stuff that they needed to take care of for that person. I'm like, well, who's going to take care of that? I had to take anyway. Let's not talk about that. And yeah, a lot of people are hoarders. And if somebody came through, if something happened to me, somebody came through with all this art stuff, they'd be like, oh, she's a hoarder. And she got a sewing machine, sewing nothing. And I used to love buying stuff. So I can only imagine what I have. So I want to definitely not leave a burden or stuff for other people. And when you're paying a storage unit to hold your stuff because you got more stuff that you got to have stuffed around, and it's just a waste. Can you imagine $160 times 5 years? We're not even going to talk about it. I would come home for Christmas and summer vacation to visit my family, and I always made my mother weed out the stuff, right? Especially going up into the attics and the basement and all that stuff. And then when you open up cabinets and you got three blenders. See, when you bring something in, you have to take something out. And sometimes you have to do it more severe. Um, there's no point in having three or four blenders and then you don't really cook but once a year. Why have all those things? Like I like getting stuff that like when the Instapot came out and the air fryer and stuff, you can do all those things with one thing. My grandmother had 52 tea towels, some with girl. Baby, exactly. You know exactly what I'm saying. And you know what the reason for them to have all that? Because they don't want to use their good stuff and they're saving it. Saving it for what? You can't once I get something in, and right, it never entertains. That's the part. But she had to have it, or either people give them the same things over and over. Once you get like I like now, I get so that I'll throw towels away. Like I know I've got new towels. But when I get my stuff out of, I'll have stuff in there that I'm like, ugh. But I'll throw stuff away, or if they're good, you can pass them on. Some out, you bring something in, something's got to go out. But yeah, there's no point in saving 3 or 4 toaster ovens, because this is the first one you had, and now you got another one. Then you got one that does bagels. Then you got, get a machine that does all of that stuff. Yep. So anyway, y'all know I'm preaching to the choir, and there's no point in having 7 sets of silverware. And then most people eat with plastics. That's why if you ever see me eat, you will rarely see me eat with plasticware if I do a mukbang or something like that, because I'm not going to sit in my house and eat with plasticware when I have silverware and plates. I like to use that. Now I know when you have company and stuff, even with company, I don't mind because I got a dishwasher. But everybody's not like that. But if it's just me, I have to have my silverware and my plates and my glasses. I very rarely drink unused plastic stuff. I end up using the plastic stuff more for my crafts. But if you out and stuff, now I do when I do my mukbangs again in the car, I usually have my chopsticks. And it's a professional set of chopsticks that I have a little roller and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, don't get me started. I know. Oh, punch bowls. Baby, how many punch bowls can a person have? I know at one point there was some place that I was at, there was at least 7. And the last time I remember that person making punch, remember the old school punch, you would take the sherbet and then mix it with the ginger ale, the orange sherbet or the green sherbet, put it in the floor, and had the little punch bowls and the little ladle. Girl, 3, 4 sets of that. Never really. It's just too much. So yeah, so sometimes you do have to help the elders, realize, you don't need that. You might not need. It's gonna be hard though. So anyway, I had these 2 frames. I was doing something, I guess, with Lilani's Kitchen and DC Kool-Aid and Lisa. And I went and bought this kit, and it came with the paint and the thing, the little drawing on it and stuff. And we did a girl anyway. So I said, well, let me put some gesso on it or whatever. But this one, I'm not. I think what I'm going to do, because, I was cutting my collages out. And then I was like, well, I could put this thing on. And I started cutting it. I can put that on here, and then I can paint on it and stuff like that. And I can use my brayer. I can do some stuff with that. So I'm going to use that. And then with the peel with the thing, I tried to do something else different. I saw somebody transfer something. Now, this is not done right. I end up putting some not Marge Part, some matte medium on there, and then put this on here. And then I painted it white with acrylic. I was trying to get fancy like somebody else. And then you let it dry and you spray paint, you put water on it, and then you peel it off. Girl, I was peeling it and it was coming off. But I still like it. So I said, well, I'll leave it like that. And then I did put some matte medium on top because it was just flaking off. So then I did this other one. I was trying to do the same transfer. And I remember the Beach Studios saying, Ginger Beach saying, you can still use it up and rip it and do this and that. And I was like, oh, well, look at this. And then I kind of did that. And then I can just still kind of keep it going. And this had a whole print. You can still see it. I just put some gesso down. And yeah, so I kind of like this, and I can still use my brayer, and then I can still make some prints with the jelly roll plate. I just got to get it easy into the jelly roll. I just can't do it right now. I have to look at some more videos, but it's not that hard. And then I can still use a paintbrush. That's the part. That little roller thing. I don't think I like the roller. I think that's, you don't have to like all the tools. But then, you got God's hands, you got these tools, God's tools, and then, you can find other things. Thank you, Vibrant. I came with the punch bowls, and she never entertained. I know, right? And with the punch bowls, it's never enough that you're putting in there. It's never enough. The little cups. Hold on. The little punch cups, about the size of this. 2 good swigs, and that's it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, those were gifts to give your family members: punch bowls and platters and all that. I've got all of that. Some that I bought, and then some that I acquired. And then so I was down to the Amazon, and I got these. This was canvas palettes, 8 by 10. Ginger Beach, do you use these to do your stuff? Now I know that you can take a piece of cardboard. Cause I'm looking at this, I'm like, I could have done this with a piece of cardboard and painted it. Okay, went in and out. But anyway, so this was you can get them the panels. I know Miss Dee Dee made me something and has a panel on it. I just moved my stuff around so I don't have it right at my fingertips. But her little panel was about this big, and she put some fodder on there and made a whole collage thing. So yeah, so I got 10 of these, and then I can I don't have to use these, but I can bling them out and do some finger painting and stuff. And this is still being part of the collage thing. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna go this route. I'm still gonna brayer and jelly roll and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna look at it and think I'm gonna be able to make the best pool right away. I see lots of people doing it, and they're doing the pools different ways, and they're adding different materials on there. So, but yeah, so I'm just gonna step back and go back, kind of continue. I do, and I tear off the canvas and you, oh, okay, I do, and I tear off the canvas and use the cardboard also. Yep, I thought so. See, and I got lots of boxes. So I'm going to prep some boxes because, I mean, this was, I think I got it for $8.99 for 10 of them. Child, I got some boxes, I got some gesso, I got some paper. I'm not buying any more of these, not these anyway. I'm just going to make them. See how I would, and I just put it out. I said, I can make this with a box. I didn't even think about it. I didn't see anybody do this yet. I haven't seen anybody do. Oh, and thank you so much for bringing the brown paper bags to the forefront, Miss Ginger Beach Studio. Yes, ma'am. I love how you're doing your brown paper bags. And of course, you know me, monkey see, monkey do. So I still got to get some bags. I saw your method and I saw somebody else's method. And I was like, okay, well, that I'm definitely doing. Okay, let me put these here. So I'll be doing that later. I'll be doing those as a fast video because it's so much better and put some music on it. So let me find another book to color in. I just finished coloring, and I did a video. I guess I will put the video out. I'll speed it all up. Let me see if I can find something to color. Okay, I think I can. Do I want to do this one? No. How many minutes have been on here? Oh, 47 minutes. Frugal. That's right. It's not being cheap. It's not being economic. It's being frugal. And plus, I like to say, I made it. What did you make that from? A cardboard box? You made it from a cardboard box, girl? Yes, I did. I sure did. I think I'm going to end this because I feel like I want to do my collaging. Yeah, there's tons of ways to do the bag journals. I love them. I had never seen it how you do yours because you do it with you add the little pockets in there and then you fold them in threes and they look like they can stand on their own just like that. But then you say you combine them together. I guess you make it like a signature. You combine it together and everything and you fill a book up. Now, I do have some other items. I did rip some books up and then also I think I got some of these I can pull out. Also, some of these calendars because it is the end of the year. Let me see if I can get some right now. I'm going to put to the side to make. I'm going to use them to make journal books. Now, I don't know. Have you made a journal book out of this? I think it would be kind of easy. I have bought a bunch of these for $3. I guess beginning of the year. These are old planners. They're good up until December, but I don't use these things. I'm not a planner. I'm not one of these kind of people. I'm just not. I mean, I think it's beautiful, But I think I'm going to use this as a planner. I mean, a collage book, not a planner. I got to get my terminology right. It's a collage book. So I'm going to use that one. I had bought so many of them, I gave them away. And now these are the last two that I didn't give away. People are like, it's why are you giving me a calendar that's only got 4 months left in the year? And I'm like, do you want it or not? You can use it for scrap paper and stuff, but these are people that don't really, they're looking for 2-year planners, which I don't mind. So I'm going to use some. I'm going to use that for that. To make a collage thingy. Um, I did have. Oops. Oh, I need to pull these out. And I'm just pulling them out, and I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to work on them tonight. I did have my coffee filters. I got these all clipped together, and I love planners and repurposing them in the following years. See, I knew I kept them for a reason, and I got a whole plan with these. I'll talk about it later. Um, I gotta make some more of these. So and these are the ones that I didn't feel them when I was doing them. I wasn't feeling it, but I can cut them up. Um, I had some. I probably got them where I can't find them. I'm not gonna be able to pull them out. I'll have to do a separate video. When I pull my stuff out, I'll have to pull them out at that same time. Oh, okay. Well, this one I already showed y'all that I was doing. So I'm trying to put all of the journals together. This one, I think the young lady that I was following that was doing these, her name is Nicole Relax and Cut. Oh, she is fantastic. And she cuts her fodder out in squares. I think she calls it her square fodder or something like that. So this was a book I got from Five and Below, and I glued them 2 pages at a time to make them thicker. So I'm trying to keep all of the journals that I have together. I got those. I thought I put them all in one place. Oh, I think I'm going to use this one too. I never liked it when I got it. This little Johanna Basford one. Yeah, it's got pictures in it that I could color, but I never liked this book. I just thought it was so stupid. I don't mean it, but it's too small, and I have the books that this came with, so I'm going to use this one. Um, and then this was my swatch book, but I'm going to use that one. That's a Dollar Tree one. This one I had, so I'm going to keep all of these together. This one I had, and I just kind of, this is 2022. Like, but am I just going to keep it? Am I waiting for 2022 to come around again? Hmm. This one came with that little kit that I got with all of the things that Miss Dee was showing. I don't like this type of thing, so I've been coloring on these pages, and then I'll just get the whole book together. I glued them all. Well, not all of them. I glued them 2 by 2. I think I've stopped right here. So get that together. And then here's another little one, which I like. I like the ones that have that little. Yeah. So. Yeah. And then this one I got from the Dollar Tree, the meat one. Now this is good. This has got 200 pages, 200 ruled pages. This is really good if you're one of those people that like to write notes and stuff. Like I started my supplies my books, my shelf. And then I ended up doing it on the computer. So, but these are good also. I think it was $1.25. I don't know if they still have them. They're really nice for notes and stuff and keeping your car. And then here's another one, Dollar Tree. So I really want to keep all of these things together. And actually, this is just a book that I really like. I'm not going to do anything with it right now. It's got some games on it, which I do plan on playing on my channel before I actually take the book and make it a collage book. So I've got enough collage stuff. Oh, and then I found one of my law books. And because I saw you, Ginger, using one of your kids' old books. Uh, I don't know. I found one of my law books that I'm going to use for a book, a science. I mean, for a journal. And then this was a old coloring book. I'm going to use it too for a journal. See, like, so you don't even have to go buy those things. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just repurpose these things. But the thing for me, when I declutter and I think about stuff like this and projects, I have to put all of the like things together. Because if I don't, I'll have them all everywhere. So that's going to be part of when I get my stuff and going through. Because I'm going to tell you, I know it's about 50 or 60 boxes. And I'm not talking about little paper boxes. I'm talking about huge boxes. Um, it's just going to be a lot. And it's at a good time because I'm going to have a couple weeks before the surgery. And then after the surgery, I'm not going to be able to do too much for six, uh, 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, and then even that you have to be limited, and then I'll be going to therapy and stuff. So, but it'll be little easy projects. So if I can get a bulk of it knocked out and still keep an area clean in the she shed, so I can still work through that process, it'll be okay. So yeah, so like I said, the key to organization, or if you're trying to get into some type of organization, to put all your like things together. Like if you got some pencils, some markers, some crayons and stuff, put them all together, separate them. Like things alike. Whip together. Put them together. And then have them some kind of way in some kind of storage thing. For me, it's always recycling. I recycle stuff. I recycle my pencil tin cans. I have a whole. I cannot wait to find my tin cans. I mean, I could have a collection of tin cans. Like I'll go to thrift stores, I'll see something, or I'll buy something, and it'll come in a tin can, and I'll keep it. And oh my goodness, I cannot wait. It's like I feel like my life has been in those things, and having everything around you, and then all of a sudden having to box it up and just keeping what you need, and then going other places and seeing other things. Like, no, I'm not going to buy that because I got it. I got it. Well, 5 years, 10 years of I got it is coming to a head. So, yeah. So, and then to open them and see what's in them. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be awesome. It's been a long time coming, and this is actually the third time I've spoken like this. I don't know if you see some Miss Vitamin probably remembers, but this is the last time. Um, and okay, so I guess I'm just going to get off of here and just continue. Um, but I already moved this desk area again, and I will when I clean it off tonight and maybe tomorrow. I'll take pictures of it. I put my stuff back in the closet. Remember, I told you I want that closet to be like when I open it up to look like a work studio in the closet until I get my she shed done. Excuse me, because I can just close the door. But I got everything back in the closet. Got the shelves in there. I got to get this one shelf that goes across the whole thing. I got to get somebody to tighten it up for me. But everything's in the closet except for what's here at this little desk area. I got my printer. I've got a filing cabinet. I've got my monitor, which is here, and I've got another monitor, which is there. One is supposed to be a TV, but I never look at TV. It's time for Ronnie Q. Oh no, I'm moving in the shed technically, but I'm not moving in the shed. I'm preparing for my surgery and I'm downsizing a storage unit. So, and it's going to be a process, and I would show you all, but it would be too intrusive for me. So I'll just show you a little bit of what I'm doing. But I have to get going within with some tomorrow. The mover's going to go to the storage unit and then bring all that stuff over. And so I I'll have like 3 weeks before my surgery to get it organized and downsized. Oh, you have everything in the closet. Yes, like living. Yes. Ronnie Q, why don't you come and drag me out the closet? She said, send me some of that stuff. She just wants my sewing machine, y'all. Excuse me. Now, I can honestly say I don't have two sewing machines. Now, Miss Q, we were talking about when you acquire things, and some people fessed up to even knowing somebody or having somebody in their family that had 3 or 4 punch bowls. How many punch bowls do you have, Miss Q? How many serving platters do you have? How many sets of silverware? And some of the stuff that I had, I just replaced this stuff. And it's just like, oh my goodness. But anyway, so all of my art supplies right now are back in the closet. Okay. They in the closet. Okay. Yes. And I keep them locked up in there. So yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna be doing some stuff, recuperating and doing some stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I'll be colored. You got two punch bowls. Okay, two punch bowls is fine. Two is good because if you do about a holiday, sometimes people do one for the eggnog, and then one for the punch. And I don't know if you know the old school punch that most of us have been dealing with. I'm sure you do. The sherbet ice cream inside of the ginger ale. That was the best. And then they had a grown folks punch, and then they had the kiddie punch. Yeah. So, oh, it's okay, Miss Reineke. You know how random I am, and I come on late and late and late. And I was peeking over in your area, but I was doing so much, and I was at the doctors and stuff. They making me going through a whole lot of stuff because now I'm in a different age category. When I go have surgery, they're like, no, 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 no. I got to go do this. I got to have a whole consultation on them putting me to sleep. It's going to take an hour and a half. They got to run tests before they can put me to sleep Girl, I'm like, what? Anyway, so that's coming up. And then a whole bunch of other tests and stuff. It's a trip. It's a lot. You have to prepare a month ahead to be cut on. Of course, I know you know about them punches. Mm-hmm. Girl. So yeah, so this part of the shed storage area has a whole lot of sentimental things, and then really a lot of my personal stuff. So it's gonna be a time, and I might show y'all some interesting things. And yeah. So that's all I got for you all. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself organized, and then work on my little projects, work on my little my coffee filters and things and whatnot. So I'll check y'all out later, okay? And this I've been on for an hour. That's all I wanted. An hour in and an hour out. And I'll check y'all later. I'll put my video up maybe sometime tomorrow. It'll just be maybe talking for a little bit and then music. Oh, drop the link for a second? Sure. Hold on. Hold on. Uh, invite guests. Okay. Oh, they changed some stuff up in here. Copy link invite. Oh, they always changing. She want to gossip. Oh Lord. Oh, hold on. See, I haven't gotten on here in a minute. Okay, let me close that. Okay, here's the chat. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, Ginger Beach. Love you all. Take care. Thank you. All right, let's see. It's time for Ronnie Q. Hello?
Can you see me?
I can see your little puppy.
I don't see myself. That's weird.
Hold on.
Oh, you
Hold
have
on.
the you on big screen. I'm like, where am I?
Yeah.
Where
Here
am
you
I?
go.
I
There you
feel
are. There you are.
girl, girl. I got a
What is
gossip
going
girl with
on
me.
around
I
here?
don't know. I was sitting up
There's
here
a
on my
lot.
computer. I can't figure it out. Now, Bernadette, she went live. She went live while I was live. So I said I'll go over here and see what her live was about. But she had taken it down. And then I'm sitting up here about an hour or so ago, and I see a YouTube camera went live. And I was like, she doesn't usually go live in the afternoon. So I head over there,
Mhm.
and she is cursing Paulette smooth out. Did you see that?
Paulette and YT cameras and somebody else. Isn't it three of them?
DG and Sassy. She was reading Sassy as well, and DG he got up
Hmm.
there. I don't know who she was talking about when she left because she didn't put a name on it. I don't know if I missed DG. I'm thinking. Okay, he came up there for a little while and said, "Don't worry about them. Catch them in the street. You know, Paulette is not going to come over here and hit the link. And you know how YouTube cameras come over. You want to talk about it? You talking all about? Did you see that live?
Well, I don't watch her. I can't, it's too much going on,
Oh,
and
that's
I
right.
can't.
So she was like, "You're talking all behind my back and sassy. You like to talk in the back chats and this, that, and the other." And I was like, "What happened? And where did
But
it happen?"
I do
Go
know that Sassy, I think, has a mod stick over at DG's because I have a mod stick over at DG's. But
Mm-hmm.
I like DG, and DG is professional enough to leave everything wherever it is. I ain't one of them people.
Oh, how
So
long has
I
she had
heard
mod?
that she caught
Right.
that she her Sassy and YTC are beefing. So she said she got on the phone with DG or something. Something I saw where it looked like somebody like she had called DG or something like that. And so to
Who is the
get Sassy
somebody
not having
called?
a huh?
Who called? Who called
I
him?
don't know. I don't know how it's when I saw it read. Now this is all allegedly because I be looking in and out and stuff, but I don't know who called. But it seemed like somebody was trying to get him to take somebody's mods, but I don't think he operates like that. He does
Somebody
his
was
own.
trying to get him to take somebody's mod stick. So whose mod stick would you assume they were trying to get taken?
I don't know, but I remember those names being all together. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember who's a mod for him that doesn't that YTC is mad with. Like who is she mad with? Those are the
Well, she was
only people.
mad with both Saucy and I mean Saucy. She ain't mad at my dog. She ain't mad at Saucy. And she was
She don't
mad
like
at
the dog.
Sassy and Paulette. As she said, Paulette was over there bringing up old stuff. That was 2021. Get something new. And Sassy, I know you like to be doing all of your sneaky shit behind the scenes and in back chats and uh uh uh,
Oh,
what's that other thing called? And so go over there and do your members only live, bitch, because you're not gonna. And that's why I've been hearing you swing for me. That's why I've been ignoring your ass. And I was like, what? I said,
woo!
K Fish already got that bitch where she won't hop on no link no more. Now you tell me we got two people behind this motherfucker. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
Child,
cursing.
it's a lot. And see, I just be hearing stuff, and you know where I get some of my information from, but not all of
Mhm.
it. So then I got to go snooping on my own and stuff. But most of the people that have all that stuff that's going on, I can't watch them. Now, I heard somebody had a ceiling fall on their head or something. Did somebody,
Girl. And
what?
sitting it's begging season. It's
Oh,
begging
that's
from
right.
from the peasant season. Sitting right up there
Right.
on the line and then come back. Yeah, I gotta go. My attic fell down on me. I got to go to the hospital. You didn't hear a bang, you didn't hear a bump, you
Oh,
didn't hear where the it sounded like she had just turned her mic on all of a sudden. "Ah," and then a big bolo bat comes in somebody's chat and said, "Oh, she's okay. Her attic opened up and fell on her, and it scraped her skin up." Now, are we
what?
clear that if an attic open up on you, some stairs are gonna fall down on you as well? And you mean to tell me
Oh,
the attic opened up on you and your skin is just scratched? So if an attic opened up on you and your skin
oh
just has scratches, why are you
my God.
crying and going to the hospital
And
if your
why
skin
is
is just
mention the
scratched?
hospital right away? Like, because okay, this is what somebody played it on somebody's thing. I don't know. You know how I be going the street,
You
and
didn't hear no
somebody
attic
played it.
falling out the
It
ceiling.
was it seemed
Exactly.
like somebody was getting ready to tell some business, and then all of a sudden, somebody threw some deflection in there. You know, they were getting ready to talking about something, and then all of a sudden, the ceiling then fell. I was like, wait a
Girl,
minute, what was the? It was yeah, it was poorly planned. These people don't know how they need to take acting classes now because I think this plan has never worked. I've never heard anybody saying anything fell on them. I don't think
the the
anybody's used this.
the attic opened up and fell on her. And she just
Well,
have a couple of boo boos, a couple of scratches on her skin, and she need
well, she
to go
picked the
to the
right side. She picked the right
hospital.
time of the year because people go up to the attic during this time of the season. And then she's getting clever.
Please.
I
Do
guess.
you think do you think that this woman even have any Christmas decorations that are even worth
Right.
packing up? That all that shit goes straight in the trash. She probably throw the whole tree in the trash when she's done
I
with it.
can't see.
She's
Right.
trash. I
I
can't
can't
see
see
her
her.
having any uh Christmas decorations that she want to use and rotate throughout the years, even though she's married with allegedly four kids. No, I don't see any of that.
Yeah, that sounds that I mean, she needs to like start writing these lies, I mean these scams down and then like pull them out and stuff. But I think maybe she's used so many of them all that I mean that one pretty weak. I mean I could have come up better with that one than that one.
Like,
I
girl,
mean
you could have you could have let me see. You could have let me see. You could have
right.
oh I gotta go. I gotta go to the hospital. My
And my
skin
cash
fell on
app is Ronnie Q of you of you.
me. You could have done something. Give me some
Could have
give me
typed cash
give me
app.
some effort.
Oh, oh my god, huh?
I need
Oh
some
my god.
effort.
There's some effort. You know,
Yes.
but I think that that would have been the way that you just sounded. It sounds believable. I could actually visualize it and I could see it. But the video that they played when she announced that she had to go to the hospital, and then why all of a sudden the hospital? Like you wouldn't you be get like and you ain't dropped the mic, you didn't have a camera slip, like all of that.
All of
Yeah,
that
that wasn't
happened.
good. Yeah. And it's so fast. I think it has something to do with what was being talked about, but I don't even know what because I just heard the part
No,
where she had to go.
they. I don't know. I wouldn't even. That shit was so weak. With that
Hmm.
maintenance man and all of that, and blah 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 blah.
Girl, he
I'm
looked like
hurt,
Ken
but you
Lolo.
didn't let me know. I'm hurt.
Right.
You should have told me that. I have frat brothers. I have no problem with it. It seemed like you had problem hanging out with him if you thought that he was gay. And
That
Bertha,
was
go ahead.
that. Go ahead, a mess.
Yeah. Like, give me a break. Y'all are hanging with the bottom of the barrel, scraping
Hmm.
trash out of a wet Rusty Barrel and talking about going to the club and buying sections and popping bottles, and y'all are going half on the bottle. I got this much on it. If you're going to a club and you're popping bottles, go to the club and pop bottles. I don't need to know how much every
Right.
different person that comes has to pay. Well, you need to just be in the regular part of the club, because you're not bottle popping material if this is what you're doing.
Well, the last thing I had heard, I was being nosy while I was coloring. I heard somebody was playing parts of another I don't know whose it was, but the person that I want to talk about, I heard Trish on there and then somebody else. Now they were talking about they're not going to be going to limitation or something like that. People not going to limitation. They found out that he's gay or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. But the thing that
Right.
I'm like, why are you over here worried about damn limitation? What happened to the damn the YouTube awards? Now she's supposed to be meeting in New York. This bitch done had
Now,
delusional
that's supposed to be.
thing.
I heard
Hmm.
Ness writing her. Ness is supposed to be going to Belize, and Ness was like, Trish, I'm going to Belize before you, and you can guarantee that I'm going." And she goes, "Oh, I believe you when you have a passport. You don't even have a passport. Like, bitch, she's from Haiti. You don't think she has
Right.
a passport, bitch? Get out of here." And then she
She's
goes, "Well, I'm going at the end of the year. It's November 17th. It's no closer to the end of the year to be going."
right.
She says she's going to Belize at the end of the year, and the YouTube Streets Awards will be next year. Girl, bye. And
She
she's still
and she's
on
been
it.
saying that for 9 years. I know of at least nine. Well,
Girl.
along with the prison, like after she moved on from the prison, she moved up to this YouTube award thing.
But see, the real issue is that these people continue to entertain her and this dumb shit, and let her come on the panel yelling and screaming and all of this dumb. It's just, I think it's mental
She,
illness. I really do.
I do. I
I
think it
love.
is.
I think she's
So
mentally
then I
ill.
say I remember I was what? Oh, no, you talk about the video. Now I was on my other channel. You know, my other channel. I'm still sub to certain people. Not
Hmm.
my views of your channel. My other channel, the OG channel, because people had me
Yeah.
blocked and they, they would still want to talk with me. Well, I had to make up a new channel, and everybody knows OG is me. Okay, old lady swag. That's me. And usually I'm on that channel just so that people they that block me, they know or whatever, because at some point you couldn't
Right.
get back to each other. Okay,
Right.
so on that channel. I'm still sub to Bernadette, and so when I looked at it, the notification came up, and I said I didn't know she still did videos, but apparently she had been on somebody's thing, and I guess people didn't.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, she was talking about, and I can go wherever I want to go, and this and that, and apparently people still don't like me. So I was like, girl,
I don't even know where it started from. And by the time
she hopped on
I got up
somebody's
on my
panel. They
yeah,
were
I
going off
know.
of
And she was
somebody.
into it with Big Beluga.
Hmm.
And by the time I got to her live, she had taken it down.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, because I was
Mhm.
listening to it live, and I think I got bored or either just switched up, and then when I tried to go back to it, it was gone.
Yeah, I got
But
it.
she cussed out everybody. She said, yeah, she was
Everybody.
revved up. Well, yeah, them people,
Oh,
them nutcases. He said, yeah, not everybody, just them people. Definitely the burger lady. I
okay.
didn't. That is such a disdain for each other.
Girl, I thought you had some information for me. I wanted to know where all of this Paulette stuff started from. I didn't know. Uh, I see. I don't even know how to find no backup channels. So I was very curious where
I did
YouTube
hear.
started.
Yeah, I
Huh?
did hear, but I don't know where I heard it because after a minute, it all sounds so stupid. I really listen for the voices, and then
Mm-hmm.
because I don't even look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they don't come on camera, so what's the point of looking at the avatar
Mm-hmm.
pop up and down? When I see something, I'll try to shoot you something, but child, the stuff be
Yeah.
just be going so stupid. I feel I sound stupid typing it. You know how you sometimes you be like, I
Mm-hmm.
would type this to somebody, but I sound
Just give me
stupid because you got
if
to
you
see it.
find it, just hit the link. Just give me the link, and I'll go
Okay,
over there and
I'll
do
do
the
that.
rest with my damn self. But I was wondering if it
Hmm.
happened on DG's channel or if it happened on the Fruity Boys backup channel. I have no idea where all this conversation came from because I know Paulette and Sassy, they are always over there on the Fruity Boys channel. So I don't know.
Yeah, they pick their lane that they are accepted and they stay with it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm glad that we don't hear what's that Mexican lady name? I mean Hispanic lady. Oh, I can't stand her voice. What is
A
her
Sour
name?
Sour Patch.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, she is so freaking annoying. But I guess they didn't muffle her, so she's not doing too much now. But
Oh,
the
really?
whole thing. Oh, and Rusty Krista, she's out here being an embarrassment. I just heard about some embarrassing thing she was saying that
What's she do now?
she's still claiming that she was in a love relationship with Lemon. We all know that she wasn't, but anyway, she professed it on a couple of other panels or something like that. See, all of now when they get on there, there's like 12 people straight up right there. I'm like, who are these people? I don't know these people. I said, no, I ain't even going. I'm not biting. And I'm telling you, it's like I can tune in for 10 or 15 minutes, I get my fix, and then I just go on someplace else. It's just a trip. Now I'm
Yeah.
you know it I did I was over listening to Stump. I guess I tried to go to I guess Olivia allegedly had dust you out or something because you do the news. And I went over
Girl,
to Olivia, so
I
I
got
didn't
here.
hear her
I got
say
there at the end of his live, and he was like,
anything.
"Oh, go back in," and he was like, "Oh, she read you." You know, I was like, "Oh, it's probably a little of nothing," because you know how he do it. And
Yeah.
girl, it took me forever. I had a red ball through it. I didn't find it, and then I was like, "Well, maybe I was red balling through it too big of a gap." And she
Hmm.
with this. And yeah, I did my homework. Let me get my paper and put it up here so I can talk to y'all. Yeah, bitch, that's how you do it. If you want to do
Hmm.
reviews, that's what you do. You don't come to my channel and spit out the same thing that I said. That's how you do it. Because I've been accused by people. No, you were accused by me factually. And you also begged me to come back and do it as well. I've been accused
Right.
by people that I just listen to their stuff. Well, I do that sometimes. So where's the accusation? You were
Right.
factually busted. Yeah, yeah. So
She couldn't
that's
even lie. She
yeah,
said, "Well, yeah, I do that." It's like, well, stand truth.
yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I do that sometimes, but this time I got my own notes. So what? You want a cookie, bitch? So what? You supposed to have your own notes, though, dummy. So
I
and
thought
then
that shit was so funny.
and then you did you hear that video that she had did? Ronnie Q, can you please come back and start doing what you used to do in the morning? Because I can't take YouTube cameras. She takes so long to get to the stuff, and she start and she'll stop, and then all of this. I can't
Yes.
take it. I need you to come back, bitch. I am not your worker bee, bitch. Do your own work. So you I don't know what happened. Ooh, I heard this, I heard that, and I have absolutely none of the story. So now she understand. I ain't gonna listen to all
Yep.
them videos. That's right. I'm gonna
Yep.
come over and get it from you. Okay,
She
continue to do that.
misses you. She
And
misses
then
you for your
wait a minute.
commentary for her channel.
Wait a minute. And then
She
later,
admitted it.
yeah, and then later on in the video, she goes, yeah, but I already been accused of taking somebody else's stuff, but they stole from me. I used to do the news, and I do the news better than her. No, bitch, you never did the news. You did
Mm,
that old whole what do they call that, whole tap or whole tip history shit. You ain't did no
mm.
motherfucking news. You used to do that old black history that them what do they call them? Israelites, black
Oh yeah.
Israelite, fucking history,
I'm
shit.
so
That's
sick
what
of
you
listening
used
to
to
that
do, bitch.
shit.
That ain't fucking politics, bitch. And I do it better than her. Well, prove it, prove it, prove it. Yeah,
But yeah,
she was
she
just
just misses you because she doesn't have that much to talk about now as far as the connecting all the sectors and all that stuff because she used to steal your shit. Okay. basically.
Exactly.
So she
and,
got
and
nobody
now
to
she
coffee.
now she want and a round of applause for doing what everybody else do who chooses to have something to talk about on the channel.
Yeah. Well, and they're going all around the world. They done bought more people and stuff. I don't, I'm not even gonna go through all that. But I did want to talk
I
about
am not
somebody.
going to this. What was
Mm-mm.
they making a big deal out of this radio guy when it's obvious he's nothing but a hanger on, trying to get on. It's like, go sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
Where do you
that part they don't interest me. Now, what does interest me is the balls and tenacity that Will has. That shit is amazing.
get?
The scamming, the lying, the changing, the ND. He wants to do an
the
N. Whoever wins has to
the
sign an
background
NDA
check of the full background check,
for the meet
and
and
I need
greet.
your social security number. I said this
Right.
motherfucker want to do a full background check on you so he can put your name on a job application for a real job so he can stop working these gigs. That's what that motherfucker want to do a
And to
background check
send it
on.
to Vivian.
Yeah,
Vivian of all slow bus motherfuckers. Why you gonna send something to Vivian? Oh my goodness.
girl, bye.
Like who the hell is Vivian? Ugh.
And
And
we want to be safe. Well, keep your mouth closed. You will be safe.
right.
Quit talking
Yeah.
shit. You
I
will
just didn't
be
want
safe.
anybody to crash. Yeah. And so now he's going to have he cussed out Lovely Love, which I don't really understand that part. You know, I'm here for a good cuss out of Lovely Love, but I still didn't hear it. I tried to red ball and I couldn't hear it, but he is going to have her at his house now, I guess, to
Doing some
cook
cornbread. Now, somebody kept on saying cornbread, cornbread, cornbread. And I was like, who has a cornbread competition? But I saw it posted. It's cornbread stuffing.
yeah, dressing or stuffing or yeah, and then really old school way when you did do that you used cornbread. You would have old
Yeah.
cornbread or you would make cornbread for that, or if it was dressing you would use old bread, Wonder Bread, and crusty. Yeah, so but
Mm-mm.
dressing and stuffing are two different things to
Well,
me.
dressing, cornbread dressing, not stuffing.
Yeah.
Now, that's what they're making. And I saw the little I heard he had cussed her out. I don't even watch him. I heard he had cussed her
Mhm.
out, and then he put up the banner that he is going to have her at his house, and she's going to
Mhm.
be cooking at his house. And I was just like, I wouldn't cook at his house. Her house is cleaner than his house. Did you see that camera slip with all that shit
I
around the house?
did.
I said she'd
He
do better
gonna pay
off.
her to clean his house up. You know she don't work. He's gonna pay her to clean the house. They gonna have that's what that's about. Watch.
Oh, well, listen, he need to pay somebody. Then all of this when he got busted living in filth. Yeah, I got to call Molly Maid. When have you ever in your life heard him
Never.
calling Molly Maid? Oh, you know what?
Never.
I busted that motherfucker. Um, I busted that motherfucker when he went on that cruise. He took pictures of his house and said, "Oh, okay, my house is all cleaned up and I'm ready for the cruise." And he put the
Mm.
pictures up of his house, and somebody at LSA had where he had cleaned up to go to Vegas or somewhere else, and the same keys were sitting in the same spot on the kitchen counter. The same water bottle was sitting in the same spot. It was the same pictures from the last time he showed pictures that he
For the
cleaned
last
up
time.
to go to Las Vegas, I believe. Girl, he took a picture of the motherfucking TV on the wall. The TV
Oh,
was on. The same motherfucking
this
shit was on the TV. I was like, look at this motherfucker. So,
and that's been months and actually over a year
So
or
this
two.
is somebody who doesn't clean. So he had to take pictures when he cleaned up that one time, I guess, or had somebody clean up. I guess he shocked himself. And every time he wants to say that he cleaned up, nigga, that ain't nothing, oh no picture worthy shit. That's some everyday regular smegular ass shit. These motherfuckers
No,
clean up their house. Let me take a picture and put it on the YouTube. Oh God,
no.
just crazy.
That looked like clutter. I don't care. And so what if because I did hear his explanation was it wasn't on the floor. Well, you did see part of the floor. No
We did
matter
see
whether it was
something
on
was
the
on the
floor or
floor.
not, why would your counter be looking like that? Like your counter is the center point of the kitchen. So you're
Yeah.
setting the tone of what everything else looks like. I don't have
So there
stuff
was
like
a
that
big
laying
bottle or
across.
something Deanna said that was on the floor. A big bottle of
Yeah,
lemonade or something. Empty
juice
bottle
or
of
something.
lemonade or some tea or some shit.
But they said it was liquor.
Oh,
They said it was liquor. They toned in on it. I don't know what it was, but it was two of them there. But still, you don't have all that stuff. That's your counter. Like even if, and he said he had got the mail, and that was what. Like when I get my mail, I don't
like
have
when
all
the
that. You
last
throw
time
the
you
stuff
checked
away that
mail?
you don't need.
Yeah,
Right.
you throw all the flyers or whatever away right there because you're right at the trash can. Now, how when was the last
Mhm.
time this Negro checked his mail? If that was his mail, get the fuck out of here. He's just nasty.
And
Uh,
I read over there, somebody said, well, how could he be checking the mail? Wasn't it a holiday? I
girl,
was like,
I,
damn, the LA ain't gonna let you get away with shit. It was the holiday. It was Memorial Day or something. And he
probably
was
was
saying he had checked the
Veterans
mail. And
Day.
the
Hmm.
Veterans Day, yeah. And it's like, well, I don't know where you live at, but we don't get mail on Veterans Day or something like that. I was like, ooh, Wilson, you know better. And then, but as long as he's been on here, as long many camera slips as he's had, you he would have gotten the hint. Like he just acting like he just got on here, but he gets all giddy, and feels like he has to make a point, and then he gets sloppy. And so, yeah, that's how that happened. He was getting all
And
excited about stealing all that money, buying
he
soap
knows that his
purses.
he knows that his fall is going to come. And girl, can we talk about that gaudy ass purse that he talked about? Ooh, I'ma wear this. I'm gonna
Mm,
walk in with this tomorrow. I said you're gonna walk in with a purse on tomorrow.
you're right.
And you live in
Mm-hmm.
Texas. They're gonna have you strung up by a tree somewhere walking in. And
Mm-hmm.
it didn't look like an attache case at all. Looked like a straight up purse.
Right. Like a purse. It looked like something that when I get open to my storage unit, I probably got one just like it. Remember the last time we talked about bags? And next thing I
Yeah.
know, I pulled the bag out, the hobo bag. Girl, I used to
Uh-huh.
love buying stuff like that. But it's not even masculine. It's not even like what a DL person, undercover man would wear. I mean,
No.
because some of those mail bags are gorgeous and they look like
Mhm.
they're very functional. What are you putting in your mail bag while you delivering food and stuff? Like what is he doing? Anyway,
And
yeah.
as many
Yeah.
men who buy those crossbody bags where they can
Yes.
put their stuff in, that's the newest thing for men, so they don't have to
Yeah.
wear a fanny pack. In
Hmm.
truth be told, Dior and Gucci and Louis Vuitton haven't ever stopped selling their fanny packs, but they have that
Exactly.
new crossbody like a book bag or a backpack or
I have
whatever. It's
two
not
of
a
them.
backpack, but it has neat pockets to store your things in for men. But he's not even
For,
up on
for
that.
your
Because
laptop,
he's
your
still wearing these
charger.
1991
Hmm.
shirts and shit, talking about he going shopping over there at Ross and TJ Maxx, talking about, oh, I'm going to Nordstrom's. Oh, I'm on my way to Nordstrom. Oh, Zara's right here. Let me go see what Zara got. Zara is a
But why?
inexpensive store. Zara
Yeah.
inexpensive. It's not
But
for
why does he wear the blouses with the things going across its titties? I don't. So I mean, his man breast. Like,
because Zara is not for men his age. Men Jay Wilson's age
oh,
should be wearing clothes made out of good fabric that are made well. Now Zara
right.
has a lot of nice trendy things, but these are not clothing that is meant to be timeless or anything. You know, it's
Hmm.
fast fashion. That's what Zara is.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that they
Yeah.
don't
He
have
needs to stay in his
couple of
lane.
cute little pieces and shit. But come on,
Hmm.
you're too old for Zara, and you're too
Yeah.
thick for Zara.
It looked like something I'd be like, like a young professional, like
Hmm.
29,
Hmm.
30s or something like that. They could pull it off with the little skinny jeans and the little boots and stuff, and still look macho manly and stuff. But
Yeah.
I was like, when he puts it on, it looks just like a blouse. Oh my
It
God! You
still
know
be
who I
trending.
miss? I miss Miss
Who?
I missed that video from Miss what's the late? I don't think she likes me, but what's her name? They used to be over in that place. She had a whole channel when she did a whole video on Sis Wilson in the church with the church outfit on.
Who?
Oh, let me write it in the back. Let me write it.
She did a whole video of him in the church. I don't know. I don't remember that.
Yeah, where is the back chat?
I see mine on the lower left corner.
Uh, invite guests, share screen. Oh, oh, this is in notes. Oh, yeah. Okay. The reader, hand reader.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, never. But you don't have to say it.
yeah.
Remember, she had a whole thing. Yeah, I miss that. So anyway, oh, I see it. Look, I see it looking right at me. Miss Ronica.
Hmm.
Here. It is right. Okay, yeah, and then it was you said it. Uh,
Oh, oh, yeah. I miss her too.
okay, why you say what you said? You knew that you didn't know what the hell I was talking
I
about.
thought I thought you were talking about someone else. I
Oh,
thought you were talking
okay.
about someone else.
Okay, well, don't say that person name. Go, Lord, we don't need
I'm
nobody.
not gonna
Oh, they
say either
over there.
person.
Uh huh.
I
So let me see
definitely
who.
miss her. I can't wait
Yes,
till she get back and back on top of it.
yes, because there's she got lots of material. She don't have no lollygag time. She just go ahead
Mm-mm.
and go straight through.
Hmm.
And I'm staying out the way. Okay, and she can make one of me coloring, but I ain't getting into none of that mess. Oh, somebody did me to some foolishness. Who did it? I have to send that to you back. I don't want even want to bring that up over here. Well, I guess that's
Okay,
all I can
put
think
it in the
of.
other thing. Now listen, uh, I'm having my secret Santa. When is
Mm-hmm.
your operation? When is your surgery?
Oh, mine
Or did
is.
you give that
I'll
information?
have to tell you later. Yeah, because
Okay.
I tell people
Okay.
after it's
So,
over. Because
okay. So
everybody's
I'm
up around here.
okay. I'll tell you. That's why I said, or do you give that information? I'm having my
Yeah.
secret Santa on December 6th at 3 o'clock Eastern time. So if you want to participate and drop by, uh, we're
Uh-huh.
giving away between $30 and $50. You know how it goes. I pull your
Yeah.
name, you pull my name, we cash app each other anything between 30 and 50, and then we don't keep it, then we immediately cash app it to someone in the chat that's dropping their cash app.
Is
So to
MU
bless
participating
what?
again this year?
Huh?
Is MU
Girl.
participating again this year?
Girl, you must didn't see my you must didn't see my video where I had to
I
drag
did.
her and up. Oh, okay.
I did. That's why I asked.
That bitch better not come nowhere near me with her
Hey,
tomfoolery.
Kim.
Hey,
Kim is
Kim.
here. Kim, how you doing? Yeah, that's why I said is she going to participate this year?
Girl, she better
Oh
not
my God,
come nowhere near me.
that always brings some numbers. So that's going to be it. Now, are you going to do the? Are you
I'm
going to
not
do
worried
a?
about the numbers. Well, I can just do what I can. I'm going to bless a
Mhm.
subscriber. So if anybody else choose to do that as well, it's
Yeah.
their option. Yeah.
So are you going to do any of the the reef this year or no? Thinking about it.
Now, a couple of people have been bugging me about it. Why, you want to participate?
Uh, uh well, uh I can. I wanted to be a judge, but I can participate and I just won't be on
Well,
camera
if you
though.
want to
But I
participate
will.
as a judge, I am going to need a judge. A couple
Okay,
of
well
people
whatever
have
you
been.
feel.
A
I
couple of
probably
people have
wouldn't because I'll
different.
be making
You
it
need
one
to.
hand.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
You can be a judge because I'm gonna need a judge, and you always good at
Okay.
that judge. You are always good at
Okay.
judges. Now, what
Okay.
the hell
But
is that
that's what I
shit?
was like.
I'm not giving you no points for that shit.
Got some
Uh-uh.
decorum now, Miss Q. Just a little bit, not too much. I'd rather be. I'll be better at a judge because I'll be making one hand if I wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Because it's gonna.
Uh-uh.
Excuse
You'll
me,
be
my
like,
rehab's
what the
gonna be
hell is
around that
that
time.
shit? I got one hand and I can make something better than that. You got me
Oh
up
Lord.
and knock the fuck out of my face. Mm-mm. You need some decorum. You need to learn how to
Right.
act. This is a professional competition, and when you compete for things and you start reading them and how to compete, and you put your best foot forward and all of that. No, no, no. I can't take too much of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Or maybe I can.
Okay.
I
I'll
want you
be a judge. Okay.
I want
I'll
you to
accept
judge.
that role. Very glad. I sure will. I sure will. So, but Kim, we go. She might. Well, she's thinking about it, and she's going to do it. Kim. No, maybe. I got some other people too that might want to join. So
Oh, that'll be great. That would be
yeah,
great. I got to think of something. Uh, yeah, I got to think of something. Do it
yeah.
around. Do it
We need
around
some advertisement. I hope.
the 10th or 15th or something of the month. Um, yeah,
Okay.
so give people time to get their little things together. I think I may do that. A viewers review.
Yeah, because this will be the third year, right?
It'll be the
The
fourth.
first year,
I think it will be
third
the
year.
fourth year. No, it'll be the third year. See, I didn't do my perfect pet
Yeah.
thing this year as well. See, the perfect pet thing, that was
Oh
another
yeah.
thing that I used to do. I used to do uh, uh the perfect pet. I did that for 3 years. These Secret Santa, I've done it every year, so this is my fourth one. And the decoration thing, I've done for 3 years. So I
Yeah.
missed out on the perfect pet and the decorations this year because my year got hectic with schedule changes and different things that I had to do these past few months. But it's slowing down now, and I'm getting back my rhythm back to where it used to be.
Yeah. Kim said, "Oh hell no, I ain't gonna do no reef." Okay, Kim. Kim said, I'll color a reef, but that's
No, it
coloring."
won't be a wreath. It's never the same thing every year, though,
Oh, that's right. It's
Kim.
different.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Well, I remember the first year I was in it, and then the second year
You got your
I
wreath
was
in
the
the corner.
judge.
Don't pull that wreath out of the corner.
That is too late. That reef is in the trash. It was
Oh,
somebody told me that it looked had got it off the side of the road and it had been through a snowstorm. They dragged and you still got that ragged ass video on your channel too. I see
I
it.
I
I
remember
see it
for
over
about
there.
2 years, you used to always, I still got my wreath. I still got my wreath.
I finally tossed it. I said, "The hell with it." I'm moving up. I became a judge. I let that reef go. And Miss Q, some of them are pricey to make them damn reefs. Some of them ugly balls I had. Oh
That's why
goodness,
you got to
yeah.
get. That's why you have to get all your Christmas decorations after Christmas.
Yes, after Christmas,
Hmm.
exactly. And
And they
and,
be trying to
and get them
throw them
after.
out of
Hmm.
the store. They be selling them for
Yeah.
little or nothing.
Kim says she's sticking with coloring. I heard you, Kim. I know. I do the same thing because I don't even know what the hell I made. I did look roadkill, but I kept using it around. I kept making new uses for it, and I was like, let me just burn this thing finally.
I
So
said
it's gone. I don't have
you
none
can
of
put a little candle in the center, but make sure it's one of those flameless candles because it'll
it.
catch a fire with all of that fabric
No,
and
you
stuff.
told that's not what you told me. You said get a candle that's like a firecracker, and he wanted the sparks would burn that thing. I don't get your stories
I did
incorrect
not
now. I
say
remember
that
what
of
you told
viewers
me.
of you. I would not
Yes,
be
you
that.
did.
I would not be that mean out loud.
Out loud, right? See, I knew what you said, and then I knew what you meant. See, I can read the difference. I have discernment. My goodness. Okay, well, let me go because my no nose and everything is getting ready to kick in around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. That's when I start falling apart again.
I
So, but
understand. All
I'm
right.
glad you
It
called
was
me.
good chit chatting with you.
Nice chit chat too. And so I'll catch you. And I'll send you some stuff through the other little
Okay.
IG things. I'll try to abreast of the shit that I see as it falls in my lap or I come
Okay.
across it. Even stuff I
All
ain't
right.
interested in. I figure, oh, you might want to know. Okay, I'll do that.
All right. It was good talking to you. Bye, chat.
All right, not to you. Bye bye. All right, bye bye. Bye, Kim. Bye, everybody. Okay. She said, hell, I got to put a shame with the table thing. Oh, no. It's just fun to enter those things. Um, and I just remembered so I'm gonna miss a whole lot, but yeah, I'll definitely be a judge for it. I do like that role. So yeah, but anyway, so thank you so much for coming over, Miss Ronnie Q, and thank y'all for watching. And I greatly appreciate it. And the closer I get to my 500 and to get monetized, then I'll pick a particular day of the week, and then I'll just make my focus around that. I can't wait because I come on whenever, and then I do a lot of videos, and sometimes I don't put them up. I do like doing the collage videos where I'm cutting stuff up. I do make those fast. So I do try to give something. That's the only way to grow your channel. And I like to interact with people. I've been checking out a whole lot of people. So, all right, y'all.